always be with you for the good of the country. And I promise the team of Ankole and Uganda at large that I will do whatever it takes to promote and grow NRM. The agenda of today, we're supposed to have the anthems, which we have just heard. The DJ, next time you don't sing, you don't put all the three stanzas. The regional vice chairperson. The regional vice chairperson is on his way. He's the one supposed to chair this meeting because he's the one responsible for Western region. Now, this meeting is a pre-entry meeting of His Excellency the President. The President has finished all the other regions. We started with the Luero, we went to Lango, Lango went to West Nile, West Nile went to Acholi, Acholi we went to Karamoja, Karamoja we went to Sebei, Sebei we went to Bugisu, Bugisu, no, from Karamoja to Teso, Teso to Bugisu, and Bugisu to Busoga, to Bukedi, and then Busoga. We have finished that whole region. And we have now come to the home ground. I hope you have heard what I've said. We have come to the home ground. Now, in the home ground, I am now making my communication before I give it to the Secretariat. After I've made my communication, I will hand over the microphone to the Secretariat to communicate other administrative issues. After we've had those meetings, one thing I have learned that our National Vice Chairperson and our flag bearer of NRM is interested in is the numbers. We need the numbers. You've seen what has been in those areas. We should be able to challenge. Since this is the home ground, we should be able to challenge the other side. And we are here to support you to challenge the other side. We will not leave this area before the President leaves this area. We have come, we are camping here until the President leaves here, then we shall go to Uganda. And we want to assure you, we have the best candidate. It is only our candidate that has a manifesto. The rest of the people who are standing do not have manifestos. They are only talking about our candidate. Their manifesto is our candidate. They start describing how our candidate is old, how our candidate has failed, how they want a protest vote. But our candidate has a very, very good manifesto. A very good manifesto. When he talks about peace and security, who has not seen it in this country? When he talks about the issues of development, the socio-economic development and the infrastructural development. When he talks about the issues of jobs, in Imbarara here, so many people are being employed because of the factories. So many people are being employed because there has been money given to the economy. That is on PDM, Emioga, and whichever. He talks about the wealth creation. He talks about the markets. You are almost at the border where whatever you produce, once you have the money, you need to sell those goods either locally or outside the country. He talks about free education. He talks about the issues of regional integration. So our candidate has a very good manifesto, and as we go outside there, we need to popularize the manifesto of our candidate. The other issue that we must tackle is the issue of independence. If you love the party, let's support the independent. Let's not support the independents. Let's support NRM from top to bottom. And for us, we've agreed, we who go on advanced team, even if you're my friend, and you've been my friend, if you're an independent, you're an independent. For now, we shall regain the friendship in January after elections. But for now, let's first support the flag bearers. And I want to request the leaders, you leaders, if you're a leader of NRM and you're supporting an independent, kindly, let's promote the party. Let's promote the party. I have been in that parliament for I'm now making 5 years. You don't know how difficult it is to manage a house with so many independents. You don't know. And secondly, politics is about a number. So I want to request all the leaders of Ankole. In Eastern region, most of the independents stepped down. Where we can be able to talk to independents to step down and leave the flag bearer, then that should be done. Just like the Bible says, in my Father's house there are so many rooms. We will give you what to do as an independent. We will support you. So I want to request you, the leaders, that let's not support the independents, let's support the flag. I hope we are clear there. How many are saying we are not going to support independence? Put up your hands. Because I know some of you who are supporting independence. I know you. Some are not putting up. You see, today is a Sunday. You first put up your hands. Those who are saying we are not going to support independence, put up your hands. Whatever you're swearing now here, even God is watching you. And God will curse you if you go against. If you go against what you've sworn in now, you put up your hand. For coming. Some order. I want to thank you so much for coming. The Secretariat is here, fully represented. When you see those ladies, then you see cash. You see cash. The Secretariat facilitates on the President's visit to a certain extent. It may not be a full extent. It is facilitated to a certain extent, but you as candidates, as people who love President Museveni, we want to request you to make sure that you bring as many voters as you can. Because what is important is for the people to hear the president's message. And secondly, when the president finishes his rallies in Ankole, we want you to remain on ground to do a door-to-door campaign. We will not send you a person from somewhere to do campaign. You are going to deliver your own districts. And this time we are going to compete. Honorable Rabirama, this time I'm going to beat you. This time I'm fighting to beat Isingiro. We want you to take responsibility of the campaign of your regions. Before I hand over the microphone to the Secretariat, I want to introduce my team.
And I was
Thank you. Thank you. And flag bearers, just be rest assured, we are here for you.
In short, MP, that one, God already made it.
Thank you.
I'm the flag bearer, Kashango's constituency, at the same time, NRM Vice Chairperson in Bala District.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm flag bearer, Senior South.
Thank you.
Bearer Shemanos.
Thank you, Doctor.
Right Honourable Speaker, my name is Agawa Peter, in municipality flag bearer.
Thank you, Thank you.
Right Honourable Speaker, by names of Anna Among, Rambala District.
Thank you.
Flag bearer woman MP, Rambala
Thank you.
Right Honourable Speaker,
Honourable Speaker, my name is Loida Charukunda, Kinobjuni, Kambano Okora. I'm the woman member of Parliament flag bearer, Bala District. I love you and meet you on the
Thank
radio.
you.
Team AA.
Thank you. Haji.
Right Honourable Speaker.
I used to be a babysitter for this boy.
My name is Indi Masaja, and I'm the flag bearer from Sheni Shaka Municipality.
Thank you.
Where we are doing a lot of mobilization and coordination is the reason he's not here. I first of all want to thank you so much for coming. I want to thank you for organizing and preparing for NRM. And I want to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that this campaign is a different campaign from the previous campaigns. This time round, you've seen the masses where the president has been. The trick is the structures have owned the campaign. This is the strategy we came up with this time round. I will not go into the details because it may not, it may not apply here. In Uganda, we had a challenge in the last election that we had polling stations where NRM got 0. I was a member of parliament and I was contesting, and I know this. So ladies and gentlemen, when we were given responsibility to be at the secretariat, we realized that there is no way we can come up with a strategy which is not scientific. We decided to do a research, and we discovered that leaders of NRM, because you would wonder, how come at a polling station you have only 5 votes or 0, where are the 30? Meaning there was some problem. Now this time round, we agreed, after understanding that leaders were not, they left it to whoever wanted to look for the vote, because they were never engaged. Now this time round, ladies and gentlemen, this campaign and the president's election is in your hands. It is in your hands. So the district executive, you are the mastermind, you are the mind, you are the everything of this election. You are the task force at the district level. At the village, the 63 are the campaign team of the president at the village. Let me just take you through who the 63 are. We have the 30 structure leaders. Then out of that, we realize that we are lucky as NRM. This time round, the councils are all NRM, almost 80% NRM. And in the Western region, I believe it's over 90%. 98% NRM. So we say, let's add the councils. So out of the 30, we add on the 9 youth council, we add on the 5 women council, the 5 PWD council, and the 5 elders council. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you realize that we also have LOC1. Now, LOC1 is also, in most cases, all NRM. But out of the 9, 5 of them belong to the other structures of the councils. So we have the other 4. But all in all, because we are targeting numbers, gentlemen, this election this time is about numbers. We are going to count numbers. So we said, if we have 63 people at the village, if your others are doubling, you try to find a way of ensuring that you get the 63. Those people We looked at something simple and we said now, each of these people minimum can mobilize and ensure at the polling station he goes with not less than 5 people. Ladies and gentlemen, multiply 63 times 5. Times 72,000 villages we have in Uganda. Should we have ended the election? You just make that calculation. And even if you calculated 63 times 5, if each one is in charge of 5 people to make sure they bring them at the polling station, even the village you will have more than 200 people to start with. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our strategy. So ladies and gentlemen, you have a task. But allow me to say this without fear or favor or without shame. His Excellency the President comes from this region. Ladies and gentlemen, we expect this region to guard this vote jealously more than you've ever done before. I know we are going to do well in the north because we have really mobilized. We are going to do well in the east because we have mobilized. Madam Speaker is there. But the western region, ladies and gentlemen, all our trust and hope starts with you. We know you are going to get 99%, 99.9%, because it is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we need to give President Museveni a gift. And this gift should be not making him win alone, but making him win with a very high margin. A high percentage. It is our humble call. It is our prayer. So if you, the Western region, can help us earn the 99.999, I want to assure you, whether Uganda or wherever, but I know Uganda we are going to do better this time. Whether wherever we get, we pick, at least we shall be sure that the Western region has covered it. It is a humble appeal, no choice. It is about counting numbers. I would like to introduce to you, coordinate with you. And we also have a team they are going to work with to keep guiding you and coordinate with you and work with you. May I request that team, if the members are here, to stand up? Those are some of them. But the good thing, all these people are from your own districts. So they are going to work with us as they are part of the secretariat. They are going to work with you and coordinate. Has said already, and like we have made it clear, it's very unfortunate to use this word, but allow me to say it because I'm saying it in the family. This time around, we are making life very difficult for the word independence. You put in a lot of money to get a flag, and I want to make it very clear that whether hello, ladies and gentlemen, whether somebody got the flag through the door, through the window, or through the ventilator, that is the flag bearer. We have noted this, Madam Speaker, that wherever these leaders support independence, they divide the voters. And when you divide the voters, you are causing cracks in the president's campaign and election. We want to appeal to you. This is a family. This time round, this Karuru, this election, we are jealous. We are jealous and we don't want to play with it. We beg you, let's not support independence, colleagues. There is always another time. And when you join a campaign, you know very well that there is always a winner and a loser. And when you joined the market dance, you knew very well that you would either win or you would lose. So there is no reason why you think they denied you when there was a line. They made a line behind you. So ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to leaders, we are appealing to you, we are not. I would like to guide you on the president's rally. Hello. Now, when the president comes, can we listen to each other? When the president comes, this is how the flow of the program will be. We shall have the anthems. We shall have the prayers. You are going to choose somebody who will be your MC. That person you will choose to be the MC, his work definitely will be to engage the people before the function begins or before the president comes.
By the names of Seth Murari, and born and raised in Mbara. Today we are here planning for our President Museveni and Chairman NRM. His visit is going to be on 1st December, and we are planning to see how we can massively support him. But my message to everyone is, we should not look at who is bringing who and who is in charge of what. We know our president is in charge of this country. We know our president is in charge of security and peace. We know our president is in charge of the success and development that we have. The success stories that we have in Uganda are all based on his fundamental planning. It's on his efforts. So we appreciate that. And we should not look at who is in charge of what has Secretariat brought, what is RDC doing, what is the MP doing or flag bearer. We work together as one family, as NRM, and we make sure we support our President Museveni. I call upon youth, I call upon the border guys, the boxers, the sports guys, the youth, everyone, but especially in my department where I'm in youth, I know we are the voters, isn't it? As you all know, that our population is 78% of youth. That is a big number. So let's all rally behind our president. There are these people who come up with propaganda and funny stories of saying that NRM has not done anything. They want their own things. They just want to eat. But they are not appreciating what they have. So this is why I call upon youth, my fellow citizens. Let us not go with the propaganda. Let us not go with those harmful messages and information of tribalism, of what. We are one blood and one family. Let's support NRM. Let's support our President Museveni. Thank you. The major concerns which should be addressed to the president when he comes to Uganda, to Mbarara, the first concern is youth. Mbarara is a growing city. It's very big, it's grown, and right now the biggest population, as I told you, is youth. The biggest concern is youth is not being taken care of. We have a big number of youth, and they have not been given any opportunities. They don't have good jobs. Not even sports is not given any funding. If you look at Kacheka, which sports facility do we have in Mbarara here or in Western Uganda? Which is it? Tell me the truth. It's not there. And Westerners, we also have talent like any other district or regions in Uganda. We can develop these talents. We can help our youth to also be on a world map like how we see the Kiprotics. We have Westerners who are playing good football or even on national team, but we don't have any pitch, we don't have any good stadium. So my biggest concern, if I got a chance to address the president, or what should be addressed to the president, is to improve and fund youth and fund sports. Thank you so much.
So Jonathan Sime, the National Vice Chairperson of Western Uganda. Today we are on the pre-entry meeting in Ankole. And why we have done it very fast, it is because our party chairman, when he is transferred from Chigezi on Thursday, he will be in Ankole. So we will not have much time to maybe to organize people, and we decided to be on Sunday today after prayers, and it has gone on very well. Everybody is in the vibe, everybody is in the mood, and materials have been received accordingly as our party NRM guidelines stipulates, and every structure is supposed to go back to their districts to organize for the coming of Mzee. But I want to assure you, the love of the party has totally increased. And those some parties which came here before we united our volume, I want to assure you today, Mbarara, wherever all places in Ankole, now they are for Museveni, they are for NRM. And remember, we are welcoming our own child at home. So we have no reasons of not voting him. We are going to welcome him as welcoming a child at home. So I want to call upon everybody who is in the diaspora, who is outside Ankole, outside Chigezi, outside everywhere, come. And tomorrow we are starting with Kisoro, then Rwanda, then Ruchiga, Kabale, then Kanungu, then Rukunjiri. After that, we launch the Ankole. On Thursday, we will be here. The concerns to be addressed, they are going to vary from district per district. But remember, our topic is protecting the gains. we have gained many things which need also to be pronounced. And also we need also to remind him that since 1986, this is what has happened. He needs to also to be happy. You know, when you don't thank person who is providing, it is very bad. So there are a few concerns here and here that need to greet, like for harmonization by party, to see that everybody is on the what is on the same bench. Independent issues. Now the issue of independent issues has gone on reducing. It was so much a big pressure last time when we had just begun, but people have withdrawn. That's why you are seeing many people are becoming unopposed. And if I go to councillors, I think I have over 1,000 councillors who are already unopposed, and they are waiting to enter either state divisions or maybe district divisions and etc. So there are things which we will present to him accordingly per district, where maybe there are some few pledges which also need to be addressed, and also to remind him on some few things. But we are very sure the topic of this term is protecting the gains, and also talking about the manifesto, increasing the job creation. More so here in my western region, I have many educated people. I have many educated younger youth people, and I'm going also myself to remind him on increasing the industrialization in the area, so that we can absorb many youth. They also become part of the production. We have a lot of consumption in the country, so we need to increase the production, and that is our major concern, that we need every youth to contribute to the government basket or maybe our revenues, so that the services we need as a country can be achieved.
My name is Mwine Tumwebaze. I'm the flag bearer for Western Uganda, Youth MP Western Uganda for the term 2026 to 2031. As Western Uganda, we are very, very glad that our dear President is starting our region very, very soon. And as youth, we are very prepared to welcome him. Through our youth councils and the Youth League, which is a party structure, we are going to do the most to ensure that we mobilize the youth within our various districts so that they turn up in large numbers and show support to our dear President. My call to fellow youth is to vote the NRM, is to vote our dear President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and to protect the gains. Thank you.
So we are set as people of Ankole to welcome our president, and we are going to mobilize each person to ensure that we have huge numbers, not only for the rally, but also for the elections. Because we know, in addition to percentages, we are also interested in the number of absolute voters that come out to vote. So we are going to use these rallies we are going to have in Ankole to ensure we mobilize each village, about 69 people per village, to come. And then when they go back with the message, they go and also mobilize others to come out in big numbers. Of course, when he comes, in addition to the general messages across the country, we also want to address specific and peculiar challenges that we have in our areas. We also still have problems of roads. We still have challenges of our water. You know, we need to make sure every home gets water, every home gets electricity, and every place gets connected to an all-weather road. But we also know that we don't have adequate resources to handle everything. And that's why we are praying that President Museveni is re-elected. This will ensure stability of our country, will ensure that we have investor confidence, and then will also enable us to be able to have our oil, our first oil, and our oil come out and go to the market before the environmental issues all over the world come up. Countries develop when they have big monies. Europe was able to develop because they got cheap raw materials from colonies. USA was able to develop because they got cheap labor from slaves.
President is coming on 2nd of December. We invite all people of Shema. It will be a public holiday. People will come. Everything is there. Please come and receive the president.